What's up, everybody? I'm Jeremy from WeldTec Designs here in beautiful Southern California, and today we are gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk about some black Rhino wheels and maybe a Ford Transit. That's what's on the menu today. You're gonna wanna hang out with me. Let's go check out what we got. All right, so of course I have this really cool center cap that it should belong on a wheel. So I want to give you guys some help if you're thinking about running some black Rhino wheels on your Ford Transit, and that is going to be make sure you get the correct lug nuts, because most of the lug nuts that you are going to get for these are going to be too long, and then the center cap does not fit. So make sure you guys get the correct wheels. Well, let's talk about how awesome these wheels look, and if you're into that like military, like crazy style, well, this is a wheel for you. I'm gonna give you my 10 cents and tell you that
it's definitely a no for me, dog.
it's just not for me, guys. But hey, that's what's great, is we can pick a wheel. There's so many wheel choices. I mean, but don't get me wrong, when I come back and take a look at this, it's just plain sexy. So this is still a 16-inch wheel, and we have wrapped this wheel in a 265/75/16 tire. Now you may be saying, well, heck, how did you get that size tire to fit on this Transit? Well, that's gonna be really simple, guys, is we added our 3-inch lift spindle to the front of this. We did not change out the struts. We did not change out the lower arms. It's just going to be the spindle, and that is just awesome. I mean, I love the height that we're getting out of this, keeping it really simple. Now, granted, if you're going to run this size tire on your Ford Transit, there is going to be some trimming involved, and let's take a look at what you're gonna have to trim to fit these tires in there. All right, so you can see back here that there is not a lot of room. I have this tire slightly angled to show you just how close it does come to coming into contact this. You can see we've trimmed the plastic back, as well as also trimming the sheet metal back on that pinch weld on the inside. That's gonna be really important because we don't want these new tires dragging on there. Now, you may find that you get yourself into certain situations where you may need to do even more trimming, and luckily the plastic is really easy to trim back. Now, we didn't stop there. We also trimmed the front of it. Let's come up here, and you can see up in the front of this, we've trimmed back all the way in the front. I will tell you another thing that you may want to be careful depending on the offset of wheel that you run. There's this inner portion of the sheet metal frame subframe in here that you may also need to trim as well. Make sure you turn your tires both ways all the way, and make sure that your tire isn't coming in contact with that. Now, I will tell you one big benefit of running our spindle is it does make your front end about 3/4 of an inch wider, so usually that's not a problem. However, we know that you guys, who knows what wheel you're gonna pick, so just giving you a heads up on what to check for. Let's head to the back of this thing. All right, so as we jump to the back of this, again, you're gonna see that awesome black Rhino wheel in the rear of this, but in order to get the height out of the back of this, we did add a 2-inch block, as well as equipping it with a set of Fox shocks in the rear to control that dampening, which is going to be really nice. Once this build out is done, it may have the option of doing a progressive spring, as we look to have more options available for you guys with your build outs. But overall, this is pretty simple and pretty easy. I'm digging it. What do you guys think? All right, so there it is, guys. This is our Mojave lift kit that we have. I mean, this thing is really awesome and simple. I'm kind of sad that I don't get to hang out with you guys longer, but if you do want to hang out with me, make sure you smash that subscribe button, as well as head over to Jeremy's World 10, where that's my new YouTube channel where I'm creating all different kinds of content that maybe not have anything to do with vans or RVs. It just may be craziness. And we know we love craziness here in 2022. Is that what we're in? Anyways, guys, thanks so much. Let me know what you think of this Mojave lift kit. If you have comments, questions, leave them down below. Otherwise, I'm Jeremy from WeldTec Designs. I'll see you guys in the next video.